Today we are at York, outdoor Velodrome, for the fourth BHPC race of the season. It is 250 meters long.
They have put me in the slow race and David is in the fast race.
Indeed, somehow Velo at John Williams is in the slow race. That may be a punishment for underperforming in some of the fastest Velomobiles. It looks like Geoffrey James' carbon front wheel is broken. Eden Headley is riding an upright bike. Does this stand a chance against the Velomobiles and the recumbent bikes? In the race, the heavy favorite is Veloads with his Alpha 7 Velomobile. As expected, he is quickly followed the Eden Headley on his upright bike. The York track is not very smooth. It is made of bumpy concrete, so the rolling resistance here is not that low. It is not a track where speed record will be beaten. Veloads is dominating the race. He is riding on the outside of the track. His actual speed is a bit higher than what will be recorded in the results. Eden Headley on his upper bike is in second place. Colin Rose on his Optimus Stinger must be in third place. James Applewhite must be in fourth place. Natalia is riding a high sprint track. On the inside of the track to be sure not to fall off. In the Velodrome you have to ride at a minimum speed. Depends on the Velodrome banking angle. Here the banking angle is 30 degrees. It is not very steep compared to indoor Velodromes like the Derby Arena. The Derby Arena has a banking angle of 42 degrees. The minimum required speed also depends on how grippy is the track surface and the tires. The number of wheels and the height of the vehicle are also a factor for the required minimum speed. Veloads is definitely going much faster than the minimum speed. Veloads has won the race. Now is the time for the fast race. 20 minutes plus 1 lap. I'm not starting very quickly, but still ahead of Kim Wall on her Optima Baron and Andrew Sidwell on his Rat Racer, and now catching up with Russell Bridge on his No-Cam Low Racer. I'm attacking straight away. Soon I'm getting a sizable lead over him, and I'm lapping King Wall on the Optima Baron Low Racer. The Snug Velomobile is in a league of its own. Russell Bridge on his No-Cam is catching up with me. Now I'm not trying to go very fast, as I'm expecting an attack. This allows the Buffed Streamliner to come back, but it is already a lap behind because of a slow start. Andrew Sidwell on his Rat Racer is a lap behind as well. For now I'm just waiting for their move. I am just sticking to the wheel of the Streamliner. We are really not going very quickly. That's it. Andrew Sidwell is taking the lead of the group. The pace is increasing. He somehow forces me to lead the group. I'm not trying hard to keep that lead. They are increasing the speed again to get rid of me. I'm like a dead weight in the group. A few laps from the end, I am finally attacking. I'm lapping Andrew Sidwell on his Rat Racer. The Snug Velomobile has won the race. I have to do one extra lap. Fortunately, my last lap is way faster than my average lap. So I win the unfair classification. Now we have a flying 1 lap time trial. Everybody has to do 3 laps, and we keep the time for the best lap. I somehow managed to do a pretty good lap, coming ahead of the other unfaired and partially faired bikes. The problem with a sprint is to time your effort properly. Now is the time for the second slower race. 20 minutes plus 1 lap. As previously, Velowad's Alpha 7 is a big favorite. He may also beat some of us in the faster race. I am telling you now, he is slightly faster than most of us in the fast race, even with such a bad start. Eden Edley on his upright bike is leading the race, but not for long. Velowad's in his Alpha Velomobile is catching up quickly. Colino was on the challenge, Hurricane is in 3rd place. The difference in speed between the vehicles is huge, so the race has turned into a time trial. Jeff James is about to give up. Riding an upright folding bike is not as easy as riding a Cobra low racer. Velowad is dominating that race. We would not expect anything less. This is the final lap. Velowad has won the race. Now is the time for the fast race. 20 minutes plus 1 lap. Lee Wakefield in the Snug Velomobile has the best start. It is followed by Russell Bridge on his Nocum. I'm catching up in the 3rd place, high on the track. I'm taking the 2nd place, and I'm staying in the wheel of Lee Wakefield in his Velomobile. We are already lapping one of the Watson Streamliner. The Snug Velomobile is now getting rid of me. But I'm still lapping the other Watson Streamliner. The Streamliners have had a bad start. I'm being lapped by the Snug Velomobile. I am now half a lap ahead of the other non-fully faired bikes. Is it going to be an easy race? No, it is not. The 2 low racers, helped by a Streamliner, are coming back. They seem to be working together, so there is not much I can do. I'm staying at the back of the group, and I'm trying not to be dropped off. The Snug is in a class of his own. We are fighting for a 2nd place. The pace is increasing, and the Watson Streamliner 26 is going to the back of the group. We are approaching the end of the race. Watson 26 is attacking. I'm attempting to follow him. Andrew Sidwell on his road racer is beaten. Russell Bridge is accelerating as well on his Nocum. It looks like I can't get ahead of him. Russell Bridge has created a small gap. This is the last lap. I'm attempting another attack. have crossed the line at the same time. Unbelievable. So we will get the maximum point for the unfair and partially fair category.